Hi, this is Dr. Gilbert Eyabi. Some of the pastors of the Full Gospel Mission in the United States of America recently asked me to share with them some materials that we used at my church for children's ministry. At some point in the ministry, we struggled to produce our own materials, but later realized that we did not have to reinvent the wheel. There are several materials out there produced by God's servants that we can use. Better still, some of these materials are free and others are moderately priced. Let me take you to a few websites that we use at my church. I am not a salesperson for any of the websites in this short video. The first one is Kids Sunday School Place, and the address is www.kidssundayschool.com. kidssundayschool.com. We use this a lot, almost every Sunday at my church. We have here a page for grade school and a page for preschool. So let me start with preschool. If you click on that, we have lessons, topical index, bulletin boards, activities, crafts, skits, games, songs, stories, coloring pages, and so on and so forth. It's all here. You don't have to try to reinvent the wheel. So let's start with lessons. I click on that, and any lesson that is marked green is free, and the ones that are marked purple are for members only, and I will talk about members only in just a little bit. So let's say we start with in the beginning. So this is actually a topic, in the beginning. I click on this topic, in the beginning. It takes me to that page, and the page has 5 different lessons. If you teach these lessons consecutively at church on Sunday mornings, then you have 5 Sundays covered, and it's all free. So here we have God the magnificent creator, Adam and Eve, and so on and so forth. So click on, say, lesson 1, and let's view the lesson. It gives you the topic, and it gives you a complete breakdown for the entire class. Now, you do not have to follow this breakdown as it is, but just in case you want to, it's already given. Even the memory verse for the day is given also. At the end of the lesson, you have discussion questions, you have fun time and alternate fun time. Whatever you need is available. Let's say we are interested in games. What kind of games are available for preschoolers? You click on games, a chair for a crown, that is free, and we can move down. Colors of the rainbow, that's free. Do we match, and so on and so forth. Let's try colors of the rainbow. It says this is a colorful game that will have the kids scrambling for a seat on Noah's Ark. So click on that, and this is what we would have. The topic is Noah, rainbow, the materials. All you need is a chair, duration about 10 minutes, and then it goes ahead to give you details on how this game can actually be performed with preschoolers. Very easy, straightforward game that you can actually use at your church. What about crafts? Not all of us are great in art. So if I click on crafts, I have the purple for members only, and green, that's free. Let's grab one of these. Why don't we try the ferocious lions? Children use their creativity to fashion ferocious lions out of clay in preparation for this lesson about Daniel and the lion's den. So let's see, ferocious lions. So this is what the children should come up with at the end of the project. You don't have to be an artist. All you have to do is follow the detailed explanation on how to create this object. You have the topic, you have the materials, you have the duration, the preparation before the class, during, after, and so on and so forth. We use this a lot for our preschoolers at church. Now, what about grade school? We're talking here mostly between grades 1 and probably grade 6. Again, we have lessons, bulletin boards, crafts, puzzles, objects, games, even skits. So click on lessons, and we have the free lessons in green and the purple ones for members only. So let's look at the life of Moses, the first free one we have here. So that's the topic. the life of Moses, and we have 6 free lessons that would cover 6 consecutive Sunday services in your children's ministry. And my advice here is that you go in and use the free lessons first, and if you think it's working for you, then just go ahead and buy it. It's worth the money. We have tried it and we're using it at my church, and the children love it, the teachers love it, and as pastor, I think it is doing what I would want any material to do for our children at our church. Now let's look at some skits. So these are different skits you can get the kids to perform. Are We Different? David and the Bully, Fiery Furnace. And the good thing is that you can actually get the kids to practice this skit, and from time to time, why not present them in the main church? They come in and for 5 minutes present this skit. So let's start with Are We Different? And that skit would run for approximately 10 minutes. You can always adjust it for it to run less than that and present it at church in the main sanctuary, so the youths can feel like they too are ministering to the adult. They can feel like they are part of the church and they are also ministers, which I think is very encouraging to the children, so they don't feel left behind at the back, only them, but they feel like they are part of the family. Right here you have all the words are there, and you can of course add, subtract, adjust as you want. Okay, so that's the Kids Sunday School place, kidsundayschool.com. I would say go in there, search around. Now, if you want to become a member so as to have unlimited access to the materials on this page, all you have to do is click on register. And for individuals, it's $39 a year, and for a group, it's just $98 a year. I think it's well worth it. The second site that is also important, and we use this from time to time, is leadershipforkids.tv. leadershipforkids.tv. This goes a step further. It's not just teaching Sunday school lessons, it's actually preparing the children to become great leaders. You can use this during summer periods, or you can use it for a select class, or you can just use it as your Sunday school lesson for a period of time if you want to teach the kids on leadership. Now, there are several ways you can structure your children's ministry. You may want to say that I'm going to divide the year into 4 quarters as far as the children's ministry is concerned, and for the first quarter I want them to learn the love of God. For the second quarter I want them to learn obedience. For the next quarter I want them to learn leadership. For the next quarter I want them to learn this. Okay, and you have material for all of that. Now when it comes to leadership, this is a very good site for you. Under leadership traits, we have boldness. You have several lessons on boldness. You have bravery, several lessons on bravery. We have confidence, several lessons on that. And we have contentment, several lessons on that. Now, to access each of these lessons, you would have to become a member. And again, it's well worth it if that is something you want to use in your children's ministry. The third site, christianbook.com, www.christianbook.com. We have not really used any material from this website, but the superintendent of the Full Gospel Mission in Cameroon shared the site with me, and he made me to understand that there is a relationship between the Full Gospel Mission in Cameroon and the publishers of this website, and that some churches in Cameroon are already using some materials from this site. So if you're a Full Gospel church in Cameroon and you are interested in some materials for this site, if you would contact the superintendent, I am sure he will tell you how to get access to the materials. And in closing, bonus for us is found here at 100.ag.org. 100.ag.org. I was privileged to attend the 100th centennial celebration of the Assemblies of God in Springfield, Missouri this past summer, and plenty of important materials were shared at that meeting, and the good news is that most of them are found here online. So if you want to get the info, the news you want to watch. If you go to the store, you can find all kinds of things that you can buy for your church, from children, youth, adult, leadership, Christian living, digital, and so on and so forth. Well, this was just a short video introducing these various sites to you, and I hope that it helps someone in their children's ministry. God bless you, and let's put our hands together and serve the Lord and raise up a generation of children that will serve God even more than we do today.